cassette player, Blaupunkt.
What is it?
Look at this.
Player?
This
CD?
you put a cassette in there. No, that was before CDs.
So what's all this soft? This is like what you find in the loft. You know, that fluffy bit. Like
that's called carpet scoop. It's got lovely carpet, body kit on it.
Inside.
Oh, this is so smooth. So ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel, and today we're here at AMT Auto, our partners for 2022, and we're in the candy shop. We've seen this before, it's always changing, and today they've given me the chance to take out one of these beauties for a drive and review. So what have we got to choose from? Mclaren 720 ES got dropped off yesterday, stunning colour, lovely spec. I do love the 720S, driven them before and really had a lot of fun. We've got the Lamborghini Huracan Lp 582, that's rear wheel drive, absolutely stunning spec here and available at AMT. Oh my gosh, V12 up front, look at the huge bonnet on this, housing that V12. It's the 812 Superfast. Already I'm stuck as to which one I'm going to take. We've got another three to choose from, Scoot. Look at this, Aston Martin DB11. Stunning in this pearl white. 911 Turbo S. What an absolute monster. Hold up, let's just flip it completely. We got a 1989 Porsche 930 SSE Supersport. That's the Porsche 911. With the whale tail. It's got the turbo looks without the turbo power. Which one am I going to choose? Scoot, I'm taking out the classic Porsche. Let's go. So, of all the supercars, Scoot, I chose the 911. This here looks like the turbo. Why did I choose this is probably going through your mind right now, because as Scoot Supercars you would have chosen definitely one of the other five.
Correct. However, I'm not complaining because it's something different, and that's always a good thing, and I know this is a very soft spot for you. It's, well, just taking photos of it then outside, it looked amazing. Inside,
oh, this is so smooth.
It's nothing's in it. I mean,
I've never driven one of these before, but back in the day I used to see them all the time. And it's got the whale tail on the back.
That's cool.
You assume it's a turbo. So I've just learned about the 930 Supersports SSC. There's a very special one because there's, I think, very limited right-hand drive cabriolets of this type of car. And mate, it's just a nostalgia. I used to see these all the time. This is a 1989. We're in an old Ford, and awesome. I am buzzing because
this is wicked.
Cassette player, Blaupunkt.
What is it?
Look at this.
Player?
This
CD?
you put a cassette in there. No, that was before CDs.
So what's all this soft? This is like what you find in the loft. You know, that fluffy bit.
That's called carpet scoop. It's got lovely carpet all the way through, and it's a cabriolet. So what's in the back there is the cover. So this will fold back, electric folding roof.
Do you have it, even though it's been looked after so well by AMT, still with that old smell?
Yeah. So old cars all have that smell. I used to have a 1981 Jag, still smelled like 1981 Jag. One of my daughters thought it stank, but it had that old car smell.
I like it.
It's not necessarily a new car smell, it's an old car smell, but you get in this and I tell you what, I bet it's turning heads because you don't see them.
It's already put a big smile on my face, to be fair, just because of how different it is. I mean,
oh, and I'm going to drive this. I am going to drive it. We're going to get on the A1, we're going to go through the Galleria, and I'm going to drive it. When you saw it evolve from the previous 911, you kind of saw where it was going. It was kind of really modern, futuristic, and the whale tail body kit on it. It's that flat six. This one here is the turbo looked, but without the turbo. So it's got about 50 brake horsepower less, about 236, 240 brake horsepower when it came out as new. But it does handle.
So what is it? 33 years old, we worked out.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
It's got 5 gears. Here we are through.
Oh, it's like we're going like Back to the Future with all these lights.
If I can get to 88 miles an hour, we might go there. Now, I know we have a lot of fun in supercars, but sometimes it's great to get used to one of these. Because I know when you tell your dad you went out
Oh,
with this,
he's going to be very jealous
be
of
like,
this.
oh yeah, that's what he would have chosen.
Oh, he would have chose this without a shadow of a doubt. But I know why you picked this. I don't blame you. You get all these modern supercars and you see them everywhere. You don't see this, and you know, this is very, very different.
So the thing is about older cars for me is I like my older cars, and it's because they develop their own personality. Over time, they will have little issues and things like that, and you get to know them, you get to know your car. They're not the way they rolled off the production line originally. So 33 years on, this car will have its little things that you learn to love about it and live with. And for me, if I was to buy any car in that candy shop right now, it would be this.
Ooh.
Hello, mate.
See, mate, we've got a cooler car, my friend. You might have an acid green AMG GT, but Shakurin. He's not bothered, is he? He's not bothered a single bit.
You want to swap? Would you swap?
I mean, I do like it.
I could have chosen a 720S or a Ferrari or this. I took this.
Oh, good on ya, good on ya.
Always making friends. You know, when someone's got a cool car, they're a petrol head. So we love wings. You know, like a big wing sets off most cars. Some cars don't carry it off too much. But this was the whale tail, the turbo wing. You can see that, can't you?
It looks awesome. I can see it in my mirror, and like you say, I'm normally used to looking at dinner table of wings and their chrome, but seeing that there,
I always felt when I saw one of these without it that it was naked in some ways, because it just has such, it just finishes off that line. You come off the roof, you go down,
okay,
goes
I can see
out.
what you mean that, yeah.
So Scoots jumped in the other car, and now it's just me and you alone in this 911 turbo, not a turbo, because it's a Supersport SSE 930. Honestly, the nostalgia, the feeling, the smell, the emotions, it's got no power steering. You're driving the car, you're using your muscles to pull it round corners and roundabouts, and it just looks great. I just, you know, you guys, you yuppies out there that were driving these back in the 80s, 90s, you know how I feel right now. But I don't know if it's even more romantic because of the nostalgia. First car was 97 Beetle. It was like poor man's Porsche. It was a cousin of a Porsche. It was, this is a squash Beetle. No, it's not. It's a flipping Porsche. And you go back over the evolution of the 911, and it's a phenomenal story to the monsters. That Turbo S that they put out now is amazing. Love it. So did I make the right choice on today, this day? Yes, 100%. This has brought so many smiles to my face, and I love the clunkiness of it. I love turn the knob to release the door, pull the handle to open the door, pull the switch to put the lights on. Everything about it. And the horn is awesome. Hello. Scoot, it's the whale tail. So we're back here at AMT Auto. We're going to give the car back. Look at the amazing Fouche wheels. These are stunning, and they became synonymous, obviously with this, but obviously VW builds, etc. Look at that, the way it sits next to the GT4 CS. This car is not a turbo. Very good reason, because people got caught out with the very, very popular poster car 911 Turbo 930. The power delivery was like bang, all of a sudden bang, back end goes, and it was the Widowmaker. This car is the non-turbo version, the M491 chassis. What they did, they built the same car as a turbo body, but they dropped the turbo. So it made it more accessible, but more drivable. And that's literally what they did. It came out at about 28,000 Deutschmarks at the time, which is even the same price as a turbo. But Porsche stuck to that deal and they were really popular. So here it is, 911, 930, SSE, Supersport, M491 chassis, 911. What an outstanding car. What a nostalgic trip. I've got a massive smile on my face because this, the turbo body, was a poster car next to the Countach, next to the F40. We've had fun today back here at AMT Auto. Tune in next time. Click that subscribe button. Do it right now. Just take a second. Click subscribe. Subscribe right now. Cool. And then like, comment, tell us what else you want to see on the channel, what you enjoyed about this. Thanks for staying tuned, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.